Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Larry Farver, and let's queer up gay culture. Happy Valentine's Day, as love is in the air from these iconic gay kissing scenes in TV and movies. It's Valentine's Day, but often Valentine's Day does resonate for the LGBTQ community, mostly because Hollywood's journey with LGBTQ visibility has been a long, winding road. While queer storytelling still faces hurdles like conservative backlash and casting controversies, some iconic moments have brought authentic gay representation to our screens. Remember Jack and Ennis's heart-wrenching kiss in Brokeback Mountain? It broke barriers and hearts alike. Or David and Patrick's tender moment in Schitt's Creek, which felt like a warm hug. Let's not forget Simon and Bram's sweet Ferris wheel kiss in Love, Simon, giving young gay teens a moment they deserved. Recently, Nick and Charlie in Heartstopper melted hearts with their innocent romance. These scenes are more than just kisses. They are milestones in the queer storytelling, reminding us that love in all forms is worth celebrating. This Valentine's Day, let's cherish these unforgettable moments that continue to inspire and validate queer love on screen. That's something we can't forget. Love is love. And, those are all wonderful examples of timeless examples of gay love on screen.
Yeah. Glenn, are there any
is this gonna be funny?
that you remember that are unforgettable to you?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know, you were saying that one of those scenes had something more than just a kiss.
Oh, yeah. Well, but I'm not going to go there. I will say that I love Heartstoppers. Yeah. That is just a wonderful show. It's also British. So as we start to see what happens in our world, it's also nice to see that there are other European countries that are doing shows like this so that it's not blocking it out. I think it's amazing in a show like that. There's two women that are also engaged. There's, I think, that someone who's bisexual or non-gender, non-binary, not non-gender. That gives you, it's great to sit and watch that and to see that romance in their eyes, especially from young actors, playing those roles and being able to be out. I think that's great. But you're back to Brokeback Mountain. Is that the one you were referring to?
No,
that I mentioned earlier?
One of the other things had like a dirty scene in it.
What I said earlier was that Brokeback Mountain, I took it to one level further in the tent.
Oh,
that's what I said. It was all in my head.
You're talking about kids when you're old enough. You should watch that movie.
Exactly. But my favorite probably is Schitt's Creek because Patrick, when he sings to him, he's sitting in that chair, and that scene just like it made you well up. It's not that often that I get emotional on TV, but that was just absolutely beautiful. Also,
sorry, go
ahead. No.
What's your favorite scene from one of these movies?
I'm going to have to go back to the classic Brokeback Mountain. I think it was just, especially for actors that were being played by cis performers, or supposedly, I have to say that really was the most touching. I was lost in that movie, and I can watch it every couple of years and still feel those moments. And I don't want to take away from any of the other stories there. I think it's all in how it's done. Recently, I was sitting there with my husband, Daniel, and we were watching 911, and all of a sudden, this character Buck, who's an EMS, is making out. And I'm like, whoa, we missed a few episodes. When did it launch? But it was great at the same time. Yeah. And that was a show, I think, originally that was on Fox, and now it's on ABC. So it's a progression.
How about you, Alex?
I don't have one, but I have a prediction for a future one. So the young man from Heartstopper is also in that Disney Agatha. He plays Wiccan, and Wiccan has a boyfriend. So I'm hoping that a future Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about a Wiccan and his boyfriend makeout scene. Disney, come on, Disney! I want to see some gays kissing. You had lesbian space witches. Let's have some gays kissing.
I thought you were going to talk about your private collection of videos.
Ooh.
Oh, you just go online and see that on any website.
So I have to say, you know what? I love Simon.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the Ferris wheel kiss. And I loved it, too, because of the diversity, right? You had a young man of color and a white young man. And it just reminds me of how beautiful our community is and how such a rainbow we are. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes, me being person mixed or whatever, and coming from a mixed family, my partner's as a Latino, but he's white, presenting Latino. And it's just, I don't know, I just connect with it a lot. But what I also loved about Love, Simon is that it led into Love, Victor. And Love, Victor was about a young boy who was Latin descent and who, was experiencing a variety of different like romantic feelings about another guy. And so to me, that was just like such a magical moment on that Ferris wheel. And it reminded me of, again, my first boyfriend that I kissed. It wasn't on the Ferris wheel, but it was just such a magical moment. I do have to say, I do love Brokeback Mountain, and I do remember those scenes, Glenn.
Yeah.
I won't say what I was doing during those scenes, but,
You know what? If you had the poster, you could keep doing it.
Yeah.
And no one had to hear it.
Yeah. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.